cool little project right here. We got this Dodge truck. It's got a Cummins motor in it. We're getting ready to put some different spindles and suspension on the front. I'm gonna do a ladder bar rear suspension. Get ready to get this 9-inch mocked up in here. Got going on here is we took the original spindle off. Now I'm going to attempt to fit this spindle. Now I'm not really going to say what these spindles fit because I don't know 100% that this is going to work exactly like we want yet. But that's the goal, is to try to make these fit. Now if you look here, that ball joint size is totally different. So they actually sell bits. You can get a reamer tool to open up the ball joint. You just got to make sure the taper is the same degree as your original ball joint. So the goal here is to use these drop chromoly spindles in place of the originals. Normally wouldn't do this, but this is a friend of mine's truck, so we're kind of doing a little bit of R&D on it. So if it doesn't work, it's not really a big deal. We can go back and fix it. But the only thing that really concerns me is this is it's got a Cummins motor in it, 24 valve Cummins motor, and it's a little bit heavier than the original engine. So I don't really know 100% that these are going to hold up to the weight, but we're going to try it and see how it turns out. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we don't break anything. Alright, so we got the spindles drilled. It actually worked out. They fit the ball joints. This is what I was talking about. This is a taper drill bit that matches our ball joint angle or degree. So we're going to stick them on there and see what happens, and hopefully they hold together with all this weight we're about to put this thing through, because I know the guy who owns this truck personally. So like I said, he's going to be pretty rough on this thing. He's going to abuse it pretty good. So hopefully these will hold up, but we're going to give it a shot. You got it. Hope this don't slam the front of it too much.
Ooh, this side fits a little bit better than the other side.
Yeah.
You don't think that'll fuck with the height, do you?
Mm-mm.
Oh no. No, please don't. No.
Spinning the whole thing?
Yeah. It didn't do it on the bottom. It was nice to me down there.
Spray some WD on it.
On the thread, too big?
Yeah, clean it up a little bit. It's just probably trash on it. Just probably a little trash.
A little nastiness in there.
Yeah. Alright, so we got the fuel cell welded up. First thing before you start on this thing, just kind of give you a few tips is always make sure you get the foam out of the inside of it. before you go welding on the side. Basically, some of them will come with these tabs welded on them, but on this particular one, we had to weld some little feet on the side so we can bolt it to the bed of the truck. But only thing advice I can give you on aluminum, I mean, you can see, looks pretty good, is mainly just clean it, man. Aluminum's tricky. Some days I can weld aluminum, looks great. Some days I can weld aluminum, it looks like crap. So just keep that in mind. Just get comfortable too. I mean, that's gonna be the biggest thing. If you can get yourself comfortable, sit on something, whatever, and just get a steady hand, that kind of helps out a little bit. All right, so we got fuel cell for the Dodge. What we had to do basically is, didn't come with any way to mount it to the bed. So what we're gonna do is put these little tabs on the side and get them welded in place. All right, these are the springs for the Dodge. You can see a little bit of difference. These are the ones that come with the truck. They were heated to lower it. See right there. So what we're gonna do is replace them with a heavier spring for the Cummins. That way it'll hold the weight up, because we're having issues with the oil pans only about 1/2 inch off the ground. So we want to get them put in, and that'll finish it up, and we'll be able to test drive it. All right, so we finally got her sitting on the ground, got the new springs installed, fixed our ground clearance issue with the oil pan. So we about to go take it for a spin, see how everything does, get a little test drive out of the way, get some miles on it, make sure everything does like it's supposed to. But that's what it looks like sitting on the ground, finished up. So just stay tuned. We're gonna have a 2-part video on this one, just because like I said, the build was kind of a big build on this one. We'll kind of go over the details in the build on that one, and then we'll just do like some little test driving and show y'all everything as it was finished up on the second part. Stay tuned.